Might as well start right? Alright. Hold on. Wrong scene. There we go. Hey Rep. How's it going? Oh god damn it. Ooh. Okay. I need to rearrange my brain. I just woke up. Okay. You're not the only one. Holy shit. I woke up, have a cup of tea, and just fuck it, turn it on. Let's go. There we go. Let me take that out for now. Working graveyard is fun. Oh god. Graveyard security? Oh. That's creepy. But hey, if you get paid well enough, I think it's worth it, I guess. I'm sitting here eating a donut for breakfast. At least you have anything else to accompany that? Hopefully you have. Maybe just a cup of coffee or something, I don't know. Oh, okay. Graveyard security, yeah, figured. Because I don't think you're going to be digging holes at the middle of the night. That's a weird requirement for a job. Aye, you have coffee and a donut. That's cool, at least. It's not just a donut. Yeah, no, it's like graveyard security. It's a very spooky job. I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I just woke up, like I said. I just had a cup of tea and I just turned the stream on. I'm still trying to get my brain to like turn on and switch into YouTube mode because this is a stream that I usually make into a video later on, which I am toying with the idea of just recording this shit and just leave the stream for, well, that stream. No, it's not a YouTube video, trust me. Oh wait, no, yeah, no, wait. Brain don't compute. Brain does not compute. Holy shit. That's definitely going in. Fuck it. That's definitely going in. Okay, let me get my mojo a little order on my mojo. Hold on. Okay, YouTube mode. Got it. Hey, what's up? Name's Anarius. Pleased to meet you all. If you're new here, if you know me, you know what's the drill. If you don't, might as well give you the drill. I'm not a music expert, okay? I'm just a dude that listens to music way too much, and just wants to listen to music and just see what's up, you know? Like what pops up in my head after hearing that. I'm not a music expert, not a sound engineer, nor nothing, so everything I say needs to be taken with a grain of salt. I am not an expert, so yeah. This is just for fun, shits and giggles. That's all. What are we doing today, you may be asking? Well, we are checking out the themes of one of the most iconic video game bosses of all time. And one of the hardest to kill, which is, well, a staple on fighting games, I guess, now. Shao Kahn, Heihachi, and now Bison. So, the topic at hand is Bison. Bison has been in a lot of games, and I think it also has like an alternative form, which I don't know how or if it has like a unique theme or some shit like that. So, let's get right into it. Oh, right. One thing I forgot to mention. If by any chance you want to check out the previous videos, please do. And I would like to collect more corrections for the previous tier lists. like after this one, of course there's going to be errors in here. I would like to compile all the like mistakes, errors, and lack of like investigation into one like giant like video to fix all the tier lists, because some themes are missing, some things are the wrong ones, like with Ken and with Ryu. And also, I think I added Street Fighter the movie the game after I did the Ryu or the Ken one. So I would like to fix that on the next stream, if I decide to do this on a stream. But yeah, no, I would like to fix that. So if there's any errors either in this one or any of the other previous ones, do let me know in the comments on YouTube, or yeah, that. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Let me pause that, and let's go to the beginning of the mall. The section that I just check which games Bison doesn't have a theme in, which is kind of easy in this section, because I know Street Fighter 1 and Smash Brothers don't have anything new. Smash Brothers does have a Bison theme, but it's the original. I think it's either OG or Super Turbo, so we're going to check that out. I don't think Bison is on the crossovers, but I'll check when I get to those. I know it's not on Tatsunoko, nor in the Marvel games, like the newer Marvel games. I think I'm set. Oh wait, he's not on Street Fighter 3, so that's that. Now I think I'm set. Now we can start with the beginning of them all, with the Street Fighter 2 vanilla theme. Also, it wouldn't be a tier list video without selfless plug, so yeah, that's that. Alright, World Warrior. Let's go. Okay, that's the loop, I think. Yeah, that might be it. It's 1:04. It's Street Fighter 2 vanilla. Like, it's the boss theme. So funny thing about the Street Fighter 2 soundtrack, it has been remade, remastered, and covered. Like, there's a metric buttload of covers of almost all of them. Like, almost all of the themes from both Street Fighter 2 and Super Street Fighter 2 with the new characters and stuff. That's a staple on Street Fighter at this point. Like, these themes have a lot of variants, so that's a thing you can see on like the previous like at least 4 tier lists that I did for all the other characters. All of their themes are kind of similar, so that's a staple on Street Fighter at this point. Street Fighter 2 made a lot of iconic themes. That's how it is. So it makes sense to try and replicate that. As for vanilla Street Fighter 2, it's the beginning. It's the middle. At least for me, it's a B. I kind of like the twinkling sound in the background in this version. Yeah, That's a thing that's a thing I think that happens a lot on like both Street Fighter 2 versions, like this one and the next one we're checking out, which is Super Turbo. Let's go with that one. Fighter 2 Turbo. Alright. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This one. I'm sometimes impressed on how well some instruments are translated into these sound chips. Holy shit. Okay, that's the loop. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm sometimes impressed on how well some instruments are translated into the arcade sound chips. Holy shit. Improvement, that's for sure. I don't know. It when it comes to Street Fighter 2, the themes are going to be the same with fancier sound, if that makes any sense. We are moving forward with the sound capabilities of the games at this point, and Super Turbo is definitely showing that. I like it though. It's a good theme. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about music, and I don't know how to make an imposing theme for a dictator, you know, but it gets the job done. It's a vibe. It's very funky in a good way, yeah. Alright, let's go to the first remake of Street Fighter 2, HD Remix. Alright. 2 HD Remix. Alright, this one. Yeah, there goes the slow pace. Wow. What? Oh, okay. Wow. Just wow. Okay, so for context, right? Later on this, right? Oh wait, no, hold on. Backtrack a little. For context, every other theme that I've been checking out from any other Street Fighter game, Street Fighter character so far, right? Have their theme somewhat intact from the previous versions in HD Remix. Like, I've checked Zangief, Ken, and Ryu so far, and Akuma, and all of them, for the most part, have their theme intact. Bison is the first time that I'm hearing a Street Fighter 2 character specifically have a completely different theme, or at least a super different theme compared to the previous games, into a Street Fighter 2 game. This is impressive and really good. Holy shit. Like, dude, out of all the characters that had an iconic theme on Street Fighter 2, Bison was one of them, but compared to the others, yeah, I get it. With the others, you don't have that much wheel room to play on. You like Guile's theme. It's one of the most iconic iconic themes in video games, or even in music history as a whole. I don't know. Thing is, the Street Fighter 2 music is iconic, and I understand why kind of like reuse the what make those songs are iconic. I don't know how to explain it, but reusing the tone and all of the things that were used into those original songs and like remade them to make them better or with better instrumentals and stuff like that. It sounds like Military March, right? Because he's a dictator. Now it makes a lot more sense. Now it fits Bison as a whole, because that's the whole point. You have the four kings, right? You have Boxer, Claw, Tiger, and Dictator. Dictator now has a march theme for the army. So it makes a lot more sense. It's a good theme. It differs a lot from previous versions of Street Fighter 2, which is a good thing, mind you. And it's an actual fitting theme for the boss. It's great. This is actually great. Nowadays, yeah, people complain about the music not being good for the characters and stuff, and sometimes that's true. Sometimes that's true. By Akuma now witnessing, but yeah, when it comes to changing the theme of a character, sometimes that can be a good thing. For Bison on Super HD Remix, it's what the hell, it's good. Now it's a dictator's theme. Holy shit. For clarification, I never played Street Fighter games. I only know the characters, so I'm like, okay. That's fair, that's fair. So, that's what I'm here for. I know these characters, I've played these games before, and I know a little bit of their story and background, so... By the point of Street Fighter 2, Bison has an organization going on. He's the dictator of said organization, and he controls everything. That's the whole point of his villainy. He wants to control everything and rule and gain power while he's at it. Like, the whole point of Bison is he wants power. All the power. So, yeah. But yeah, no. Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, holy shit, I wasn't expecting to get surprised like that. Now let's go to the second supposed remake. Ultra Street Fighter 2. Alright. Surprise me. You said that, but I actually think they just added a guitar on top of the bass from Super Turbo. Like, this is Super Turbo for me. As far as I've heard, which is literally the exact same amount of time, which is 1 minute 4 seconds. I don't know. So let me hear a little more. Maybe there's more. We were right there, bro. Right there. Ah, damn it. It kind of sounds like Kirby Boss theme, but it sounds. I mean, it sounds oddly flowy and gentle. I know, right? It's a slower paced Kirby boss theme if you really think about it. Because when it comes to Kirby boss fights, I always hear the themes. They start slow, but then they go bombastic and fast paced. This is still slow, and it's literally just Super Turbo with an added guitar, with a little guitar solo and overshadow the bass. But yeah, I don't know. It's disappointing. Like, we are on the second remake of Street Fighter 2, a game that, and here, and get this, only got out on the Switch. It's a Switch exclusive, and yeah, uh, it's a bit mid, a bit. Shit. It's reuse of assets from a game that it's not even the previous remake of the game. It's the first, no, not the first. It's like the third re-release of the game. I don't know. I'm dumbfounded by this. But again, I'm. It's just, it doesn't scream dictator or epic. No, it's just the it's okay. It's not a bad theme per se, like on its own, it's good. But if you tie it to Bison, you tie it to the final boss of the game. Granted, yeah, Akuma exists by this point, but still, he is technically, by definition of the original game, the final boss. So by this point, you're tying a theme to a final boss. Usually the theme needs to represent the final boss better. That's why I think HD Remix did a great job. The theme sounded like something a dictator will have, which is the identity of Bison in Street Fighter 2. And speaking of identity, let's go to the prequel of Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha. Let's go with Alpha 1. I don't know if Bison has a... Fuck it. Let's check it out. Yes. Alpha. Alright. And that's the loop. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. yeah, just yeah. Like Street Fighter Alpha goes ham with Bison, if I say so myself. If I remember correctly, right? When it comes to M Bison in the Alpha games, M Bison goes ham on the going to take over the world and the power of the strongest warriors in this planet. You know, it goes crazy, and this sim represents very well that story. At least for me. Again, I don't remember very well the story on Street Fighter Alpha, but who that was good. That was good, representing of a crazy person. Okay. Let's go with the next game. Street Fighter Alpha 2. Does he have a different theme on Alpha 2? That's a question. Okay, that was his Alpha 2 theme? Oh, that was his Alpha 2 theme. So, no Street Fighter Alpha? Oh, that's weird. Alpha 1. Oh! Okay, hold on. Change that. I am an idiot. Alright. Let's hear the Alpha 1 version. He's somewhat different. You know what? Yeah, I was about to. I was expecting going to Street Fighter Alpha 1. Since we've heard the Alpha 2 version, I was expecting if we go to Alpha 1, we're going to hear something that is exactly the same, maybe with a few less instruments, but no. It has a few differences more than just an instrument. And it sounds a tad more scarier. So, yeah, no, both of them are really good. Even though they're practically the same, they have a few differences that at least makes them unique, you know? One is scarier than the other, but both of them are great. Okay, Alpha 3. The game that I'm dreaded because the theme sounds exactly the same every time. But I've been surprised in the past before by Alpha 3, so why not? Sounds like you shouldn't mess with this guy vibe. Yeah. Oh shit, the tab crashed. No. Okay. Street Fighter Alpha 3. It has two themes. One is for Shin Bison and the other is for regular. Okay, so it does have a super form. I'll check the Shin Bison one when we get to it. Let's go with the regular Bison one. Okay, I think that was the loop. Uh, shit. I've said I've been surprised by Street Fighter Alpha in the past, but holy shit, I wasn't expecting this much. Like, yeah, no, that sounds menacing and fast paced. Like, I need to hurry the fuck up and get this guy out of here, or I'm going to die. Type of vibe. Holy shit, that was yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah, that was really good. Now, bias time. Let's go. Street Fighter 4. That's my favorite. Yeah. Now we go for my favorite Street Fighter game. Let's go with Street Fighter 4. Okay, the loop was a little bit before, but just wanted to wait if it was a little different. Out of all the Street Fighter 4 themes that I've listened to, and I've listened to a lot, Bison, it's an A. Like, it's a high A. I usually have bias towards Street Fighter 4, but I haven't played Bison at all, and I don't like the charging style character, so yeah. But this one is good. Like, it actually has some like epic instrumentals saying, "This dude is someone important that you need to be afraid of," which is fair because Street Fighter 4, well, technically since Street Fighter 3, Bison isn't a boss anymore and he was completely absent from the Street Fighter 3 games. That's why they are on D. Although I should do a tier separate for no theme, but regardless. Thing is, give me a sec. Well, this one is called theme, and you. All right, cool. What I was saying. Hi, yeah. So, yeah, he was absent on the old Street Fighter 3, and he came back for Street Fighter 4, but he wasn't the main villain. So technically, we are not dealing with the final boss theme situation here. So it's serviceable. It brings back his old theme, makes it a little bit more epic. It's a fine theme. It's, and now that I have extra tiers, fuck it, no. Street Fighter 2 or Vanilla stays here because that's where it all started. So I have to give it some respect on my end to the thing that started it all. And yeah, that's Street Fighter 4. I was expecting more bias on my end, but you know what? Sometimes I surprise myself. And yeah. Now, let's go to Street Fighter 5. Alright. Bison. And that's the loop. Okay. You know what? That was actually really good. Like, yeah, it goes all over the place, but it's crazy and intimidating a little bit. So, granted, M. Bison on Street Fighter V is actually the main bad guy of the game. It's not the final boss, because you have multiple of those. It's complicated. Street Fighter V is complicated. But thing is, story-wise, Street Fighter V, M. Bison is the main threat. So the theme actually fits him. It's the OG theme remixed to hell and back with new instrumentals and that weird sound. It's good. I like it. So yeah. I think it's better than Super Turbo. But yeah, that was really good. That was surprisingly good. Now, let's go to the newest version of Bison, Street Fighter 6. I haven't heard this one like too much. I think I've heard it once and never again. So this is kind of like a raw reaction from me. And Bison gameplay trailer, no, this one. Undying Desire. Yeah, you're right. Wow. Okay, so Rep, what you said on the chat, right? What you just explained, it's the actual arc of this character. So you're 100% on the money. And holy shit, you're right. It's great. Holy shit. The context behind all of this is that Street Fighter 6 is a brand new game, brand new villain, or at least brand new main villain in quotations, because honestly, dude is more of a menace than a anyway. Thing is, we have a new villain on the block, right? A replacement for Bison. So they decide to bring back from the dead Bison just because why not? But he's not the main villain. He's the villain on the shadows now. Kind of like Akuma was back in Street Fighter 2 Turbo. He was the menace but lurking behind the scenes. But this one wants the power. He's going in. Yeah. I never seen 6 content, so I'm surprised I hit the nail on the coffin. Pretty much, yeah. Dude got revived, memories wiped out, but the only thing remaining is literally just a hunger for power, so that's pretty much what Bison is up at this point. He's just a power-hungry dude that wants to recover everything and gain more power while he's at it. Whew! But yeah, no, the themes on Street Fighter 6 went on a roller coaster on how much I like some of them, and holy shit, Bison delivers. Just for context, right? Let me show you the theme for the main bad guy in Street Fighter 6. Let me just show you the theme of the main bad guy of the game. Just for context. Okay, that's enough. That's the trial. So comparing the main bad guy to this one, which is the one lurking in the shadows. Yeah, no. The picture it's pretty much painted here. Holy shit. I hear that dictator tune and I think trumpet and drums do a good job showing that. Yep. Although this dude is not a dictator, but he has that kind of power. Like he's basically it's just a corporate dude. Like the man is just managing money and just screwing people over a lot in the game, and he does have a menacing presence once you like see him in action and you meet him. Dude is the main villain. He tries to hide it, but the vibe is settled. Every single time you see JP in action, it's just, yeah, I'm going to screw with you and not even sweat with it. No, you compare this dude with Elon Musk. It's kind of accurate, but it's 1,000 more times evil. 1,000 more times. Like screwing people to a point that they either die or their life is screwed to a point that of no return. It's insane. And yeah, no, it's holy shit. But yeah, no, the Street Fighter 6 Bison theme is just oof, it's really good. Yes, yeah, it's the main bad guy. It just shows it. You know, the real estate speculators. That kind of evil. I don't know. Okay, moving on. Street Fighter the movie, the game. That that's that's a funny one. Okay. Street Fighter. Let's go with the PS1 version. Okay, so the context here is that the console versions of this specific game have a completely different soundtrack compared to the arcade version. The arcade version has your run-of-the-mill Street Fighter 2 / Street Fighter 2 Turbo remix of the theme approach for the music in there. So let's go with the wacky original versions of the PS1 version. The fuck? Okay. Street Fighter the movie, the game, dude. It's an anomaly that keeps just hitting me with the hitting me really, really, really nice in the nuts. It's just what the fuck. It actually fits the dictator vibe. That I'll give you that. And technically, Bison in the movie is a dictator, so it kind of makes sense. But I don't know. It just throws me on a loop the fact that Street Fighter the movie, the game, in the PS1 / Saturn version has a soundtrack like this. Like, some things doesn't fit at all, but some fit really well, and they are cool original renditions for the character. It's just insane. Like this one sounds like an actual proper dictator theme. At least for me, it sounds like a march. But yeah, no, I like it. I like it. It's not. I don't think it's better than any of the others, but it's really good. It fits the character. What can I say? I should put it on the middle though. But nah, it's better than the original. That's for sure. All right. Next up, Street Fighter EX. Street Fighter EX. Okay, Street Fighter EX. I'll leave that as a loop. Holy shit. Yeah, no. Everybody that ever just stumble upon the Street Fighter EX soundtrack, everybody and their mother says it's really good, and they are not wrong. This shit slaps. This is really good. Although I can't stop imagining every single time I hear to this soundtrack that it references a lot of like different like tropes in anime. I don't know if you get me. Like when I've listened to Akuma's, that sounded like something you will hear on Initial D, like the Eurobeat moment. You're going on a race, you're going to drift, and you hear to Akuma's theme. It's just going in. Then you have Zangief that sounds like the entrance of a WWE type of like wrestler. I'm going into the ring, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, but it's going to be slow and heavy. Then you have Ryu that is literally just Naruto music. It's wild. I don't know exactly where I can put Bison. This sounds something like I will hear on a shonen anime when it's getting good in a fight. Like the fight is going great. It's just I don't know if it fits the character, but the thing is such a vibe that I forget this is for a character. The vibe is so hard. I forget this is for a character sometimes, so shit. Kudos for that. It puts you in A. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go pay Marvel a visit a little bit. Let's go with X-Men versus Street Fighter. X-Men versus Street Fighter. That's a face. Ad break. Just waiting for the ad to be over. Alright. Ad break is over. Let's go. And that's the loop. It's a really short loop, but it works. Holy shit. It has some uniqueness to it, but at the end of the day, it's the Bison regular theme. I like it though. This is something I will imagine it will be the alpha version of the theme, but I always get surprised that it's not the same, so it's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's a good thing to have different themes for Bison. So yeah, no, this is a really good one, actually. I would say here. Yeah. And next up, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Long title. Alright. Bias time. I love this game. and that's the loop. Yeah, I love the soundtrack of this game. They go complete 180 and they remake the theme of everybody in this game. I kind of love that. So for Bison, it plays a little more like this dude is dangerous and mystic. Like it has something to do with mystic powers or some shit, which is I don't know. For me, it sounds like that. So it kind of fits Bison because that's the power he has technically. Psycho power is technically mystic powers. So yeah. I don't know where to put it though because I have a little bias towards Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter. I'd say I'd say it's better than X-Men versus Street Fighter. Even better than Street Fighter 5 in some occasions, but yeah. I feel like I could go down the highway on a motorcycle to that. Yeah, yeah, me too. Like I'm running away for something. Um, okay. Next up. Oh wait. Bison is not on Marvel vs. Capcom. I forgot about that. He's not on the Marvel games. Let's do. Street Fighter X Mega Man. Okay, let's do it. Fuck it. Okay, dictator theme. Okay, that's the loop. To answer your question, yes, that was a thing. I think. Let me check. Yeah, no, it was a thing. It still is. December 8th of 2012 got released for free on PC. But yeah, no, going back to the list. I don't know about you, Chief, but I don't feel one way or the other with this one. It's cute. It's like it is Mega Man. It sounds like a Mega Man theme, but yeah, no, I like it, but I don't know. I don't feel too strong about it. Just meh. Just meh. It's cool it exists. I like it, but yeah. Now, time for the fact check round. Let's see. Let's check. Namco X Capcom. I don't think he is on Namco X Capcom. So let's see. X. Wait, what? Wait, he has sound effects, but does he have a theme? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, then Project X Zone 2. No, doesn't seem like it. Okay. And these three go to the no theme song. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all, folks. That's it for Bison. I have to admit, I've been vibing a lot to most of these themes. It's incredible how good they are. Some of them. I was surprised a lot, and I have to admit, for a character that it's too angry to die, it's kind of a good thing for music wise. Like, holy shit, there's a lot of good stuff here. Iconic as it is, the themes are also really really good. Sometimes I just big nonsense that I don't even know what I'm saying, but hey, that makes it funny. Yeah, this is the list. Let me just go back to the. Yeah, alright. Let me just pull up the music. Yeah, that was the list. It's been a minute since I've done one of them. Like, it's been what, a week or so? I did the Marvelous Capcom one, and that was a short one. I should have prepared for this one, well, after finishing that one, but regardless. Again, for those watching on YouTube, if you watch this one or watch any of the other ones, feel free to comment if you remember if there is a Bison theme I forgot to check, or I checked the wrong version of the theme. Maybe it's related to Shin Bison or something. Do let me know, and I'll take note of those, and I'll make a correction stream for this list. That applies for every single list, including the Marvelous Capcom one. So yeah, feel free to do that on the comments below. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll be seeing you. Okay. Before I go, by this point, this video might be already coming out way after I do a certain something on the 4th. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. This video is coming way after I do the thing on the 4th, so if you want to watch it, it's either on the description or it's going to be on the notes. I'll see what I can do. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Do the regular YouTube thing, like the sub and stuff like that, and be seeing you all on the next one. Bye. And that's that for the YouTube thing. As for the stream, it's still kind of early, but I also wanted to do a short stream. I have a lot of work to do, and it's piling up over and over. So it should be a good idea for me to end it up here. Let me check who is up for a raid. You know, I found someone. Okay, cool. Let's go pay a visit to an actual musician. Why not? Let's pay Arkhand a visit. They are currently just on a just chatting stream talking about TGC stuff like Pokemon and trading card games, Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess, I don't know. Specifically, they are right now talking about Pokemon TCG. So yeah, they are a musician. They do commissions for background music for Vtubers and stuff. So please check their stuff out while you're at it. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next week, hopefully, if I'm alive. And yeah, stay tuned on my socials. I'll be posting stuff over there and be seeing you guys next time. Bye.